You're in recording mode. You are in recording mode. And you are on. Okay, and now just take this other one and stick it in here for now. All right. Now, what are you? You're not a data card. Okay. This is one thing I was worried about. All right, you can hang out here. Well, actually, no, you're going to travel with me. All right, now for the fun of getting the trike out. Okay. First, I have to free these tables from where they're lodged against the tires. There we go. Come on. All right. Now, put this one up under here like so. There we go. And this one, I have to move this way a little bit so I can, oh, this other table's way up here. All right. I really need to get some skids. They're actually designed for this job. Okay. Now, let's push you up under there, like so. The idea being that now I have to straighten up the handlebars so you can pull straight back. All right. Ready and pull. Wow. Now I need these tables to go down. I do not want this thing to land on the, well, the derailleur's here, so. Okay. Well. All right. Now, I gotta get it the rest of the way out. First, gotta free it from that table. And I think I lift it and pull. There. Now it's a matter of getting the chain back on. All right. So, now that I'm here, hey, let's get that table out from under it. And then I should be able to lift it down. All right. It's a much bigger drama getting it in than it is getting it out. Lift on the basket. Okay. Now I need to get the chain hooked back up. Stay. Don't go wandering around. All right. I figured that I could probably use this battery to prop up the back end. Get the wheels off the ground so I can get the chain back on. Motherfucker. Okay. Now, see if I can get the chain back on. Hopefully the only thing it's off of is the front sprocket. It's caught back here somewhere. I might have thought to bring a flashlight with me. Seems to be on the derailleur. So the question is it on the gear? And the answer is, that's probably where it's stuck. Ha! Okay. It is no longer stuck. So, now I need to get it off of this thing. Easier said than done. Alright, you can ride in the back here. Now, next thing I need to do is put the handlebars back up. I had to take the handlebars down because otherwise it wouldn't fit in the truck. Okay, I need the two biggest ones, and I think I've got them. Okay, first you. This no longer needs to be tacked down like that. And it can go back in the truck. Okay, now, you come all the way up. Like so, until you're in the final position. Come on, work with me here. Don't go rolling around. Okay, where's the indicator? There it is. Okay. This is not the right one. There's a bigger one. Must be. Okay. There's a bigger one. Okay, so this is the 6. I need the 6 and the 4. So here's the 6, and that's all the way down. Okay, that's going to stay there. Now, I think this is the 4, so rotate the handlebars to where they need to be. Roughly even. First, we tighten these top ones. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then, rotate the handlebars like this. And really tighten the others. Okay, these are the ones that try men's souls. Keep those nice and tight. Now, let's turn the bike on and make sure it works. Then I'll go off and have my little adventure. Okay. Actually, there's a lot of other moving parts to this, but right now, trike is on. Let's engage with it. Oh, I need to tighten the handlebars a little more. They just moved on me. Oh well. Good. All right. Now we're cooking with gas. Step one has been proved. Now, I'll put these things in the trike. In case I need them, I probably won't. But I will want my gloves on. And I don't think I'm going to need a jacket, but I've got a jacket back here. Shirt will do. Now, there's my mandolin. Now, let's get this and mount it on. Meanwhile, this can be locked. Well, okay. Now, all right. Lock that down, and then lock this one in. There we go. Now, get in there. All right. Now, too. I'll worry about that fur ball later. For now, let's get rolling. And away we go. All right. I don't know where I'm going, but my intent is to ride the Big 4 bridge. Howdy. Let's see. One of these paths is going to take me up to it. Now I must be, I'm on the south side of the bridge. I'm kind of turned around. I got my north and south discombobulated, but there's the moon, which is still rising in the east. So I'm headed east, which means I'm on the south side. Okay. And I'm assuming at some point one of these is going to take me to the bridge. This is essentially a foot and bicycle bridge over the Ohio River. That being the Ohio River there, and I'm assuming that this is the Big 4 bridge I'm coming up to. Howdy. All right. See, let's go off this way and kind of come at it from this angle. I wish I'd have parked over here. This seems like a friendlier parking place. Might consider moving my van over here, but here we go. I don't think anybody's gonna mess with my van. It's in a well-lighted area. All right. It says no motorized vehicles. However, I called the park and confirmed that e-bikes are welcome, Class 2 e-bikes. And this is a Class 2 e-bike. So, here we go, up onto the Big 4 bridge. And I think over here I should be able to get a view of my van. Actually, my van is under that bridge over there. So maybe not. All right. Maybe I should have driven around before parking. Made sure that I found the best parking place. All right. Here we go on the Big 4. Oh, those lights are pretty bright. Gorgeous. Let's pot this camera up. I don't have any problem with headroom. There's plenty of headroom here. I'm not going to encounter anything. So, let's bring it up. There we go. Ooh, look at that moon. That is something there. Okay. Lock that all down. And there's benches here along the way for weary travelers to sit a spell. Howdy. All right. And here we are over the Ohio River. Just look at that. That is just stunning. Maybe I should have the camera oriented differently. Although really it's pretty good with its splicing. Maybe on the way back I'll change the orientation. Okay. Now we're headed toward Indiana, back toward Indiana, because I'm parked in Kentucky. Slow, no pets. Why go fast through here? I want to catch that view. Wow. That is stunning. Okay, I drove an hour and a half, put this trike in the truck, and drove an hour and a half for this. But I also proved something. I can put this trike in the truck just by lowering the handlebars and not have to take them off. Wow, what a gorgeous view. Okay, we're going to go down into Indiana. I'm just going to coast. Coasting. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Some sort of a church or public building. Well, it's a park front on the Kentucky side. Looks like it's old waterfront on the Indiana side. Have to kind of ride my brakes on the way down. Fabulous. All right. Look at this stuff. On the Indiana side, there's some artwork. Definitely had to ride my brakes. I can feel my brakes heating up and complaining about it. Okay. So, let's do a song on this side, and then I'll do a song on the other side. Quite nice. How you doing? Let's go look at that over there. A little wisps of fog. That's great. Follow this little trail right here. There we go. There's a cut that'll let me down into the street. Go have a look at what's down. No, that's not a cut. Not seeing any curb cuts. Bathrooms. Well, that's nice. Well, I was going to do a song down there, but I don't want to disturb the older gentleman who may be camping. All right. Well, in that case, I could do a song right here. People, pizza, pints. Not feeling it right here. We'll go around this thing. Looks like my friend has vacated, but he left some stuff. There he is. All right. Let's go back to Kentucky. Wow. Okay, let's reorient the camera. But I'm going to have to get up to level ground before I do that. Okay. I think I can just do this. Nope. I have to get off. I have to dismount. And turn the camera this way so that I won't look at myself. I want to look at the river and the other bridges and stuff. All right, now. There. Just like that. All right.
It's like in a dire situation.
There we go. I can turn this a little bit more this way. Ah. Oh, drink. I got something to drink. There it is. Gorgeous. Let's fly way up to the clouds, away from the maddening crowds. We can sing in the glow of a star that I know of, where lovers enjoy peace of mind. Let us leave the confusion and all this illusion behind. Just like birds of a feather, a rainbow together we'll find. Volare, oh, e cantare, oh, nel blu dipinto di blu, felice di stare lassù. E volavo, volavo, felice più in alto dei soli e ancora più su, mentre amando pian piano spariva lontano laggiù. Una musica dolce suonava soltanto per me. Volare, oh, oh, e cantare, oh, no wonder my happy heart sings. Your love has given me wings. Nel blu dipinto di blu, felice di stare lassù. And so I sing volare to you. That worked. All right. Now let's move on to back to Kentucky. Nel blu dipinto di blu, felice di stare lassù. E volavo, volavo, felice più in alto, desoleto ancora più su. Mentre amando pian piano spariva lontano laggiù. Una musica dolce suonava soltanto per me. All right, here we go. Let's put a key in it and let's roll. Wow. Just have all kinds of fun with this. All right. I did a song on the bridge. Volare. Young love. How stirring.
Yeah. I actually don't know that much about the piece, but I've never like.
This is just gorgeous. Supposed to be one of the most beautiful night rides in the area. Here we are. The Big Four Bridge. Just slow down and get a look at that. It's like some sort of a boat landing or something. Maybe that looks like a dock. Or maybe a restaurant on a wharf. Addie. And now we'll just coast down. I'll probably have to ride the brakes again. Oh, look at that. Look how bright those lights are. There's just no need for commentary. Just enjoy how beautiful this is. And there's no need to slap music all over it either. Music is something that happens spontaneously. There's an old airfoil. Okay. Let's avoid the music because that can cause me copyright issues. All right, now. I think that's not enough. I didn't capture enough that I could recognize who that was or what piece of music that was. Alrighty, look at this. Why does the flag at half? Oh, because it's Veterans Day weekend. Well, that's a legitimate reason. Howdy. Okay. It may be time to reorient the camera. Okay, off for a second. Nope. Okay. Still dongled. Okay. Oh, those lights are really bright. I'm going to have to learn a little bit of history about that bridge. I should have learned the history of the bridge so I could narrate it while I was shooting it. All right. And I think that's I-65 over there. And here we go. That was a pretty rowdy sentiment to whoever was expressing. Okay, hopefully my truck is unmolested. It's not even been down here an hour. Where is it? Oh, it's up under there. Wow. Look at that. Oh. There's my truck, and it appears to be unmolested. Okay. Let's come around this way. And just look at these bridges. Big four. Get a good gander at the other three in this park, so this was a good place for me to park. Let's crawl off this way just a little bit, and I'll come back. Let's stick to the lighted path. This is Waterfront Park in Louisville, Kentucky. Rather aptly named. Because there's the water. The Great Ohio River. And wow, this is gorgeous. And this is probably the last gorgeous night of the year. Howdy. All right, how are you? Yeah, I figured I'd get a little gander at this bridge over here before trying to put this tricycle back up. And get a little gander at the Louisville skyline. Okay. Now here, I'm going to roll down over there just a short ways and turn around. Ah, looks like that's a good turnaround spot right there. A little playground or something. I'm actually planning to turn in where you're standing. Let's see. Well, there's not any place handy to get turned around. Well, I guess I can get turned around at here. There's a curb cut right there. Let's just turn this thing around. Turn the trike around. I can't remember any of the words to that song other than turn the beat around. Disco was the thing when I was a kid. And I used to disco dance a lot, which is why my knees are shot and have been since I was like 16. There we go. All right, now back to the van. Nice and slow though. Take a look at that. I don't even know what that is. Is that like a Ferris wheel over there? I think it is. I think that's like a Ferris wheel over there. And now I'm on the other side of that bridge. All right. Let's put her up and go home. And we'll get some of the drama of getting this thing into the truck, which is quite a challenge. God, that's gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. You have a good weekend. I want to stay close to the water because that's where the good photography is. All right. Okay, and there's somebody parked over there. Hopefully they will not present any sort of an issue for me while I put this thing back in the truck, which is going to be a bit of a nightmare. Wow. Arr. Alrighty. Oh, ow, ow. Let's see here now. So first, let's take this off of here. Get the other selfie stick. Stick it on there and put it in the truck. Where is the other selfie stick? There it is. I think I can pull it up just a little. remove this. Oh, wrong one. That wasn't the thing that I wanted to undo. This is the thing I wanted to undo. God, I gotta pee. Well, there are actually bathrooms around here. Matter of fact, there's one just over there. So, hopefully, if I can get this up into the truck without too much drama. You are a heavy boy, aren't ya? I like these this anchor battery, I should say. I saw that there was some issues with them. But I have not had any issues with this one. It's been a good power source. All right. There we go. Where's my other glove? I will find it in short order. Let's just put you in here for now. All right. Now. God damn it. I quit. My bladder's just complaining like crazy. Trying to act like an old man. Here's the other glove, but no sense having them on until I take care of this first. Yeah. Oh. Okay. This is the trick. Getting it out was a whole lot easier than putting it back in. You know, that battery might come in handy. Nah. Okay, now, first, you guys stay put. Need this one and this one. And you can be zipped shut. Okay, now. There we go. All right. Now, lefty loosey. Okay. All right. Guy's getting a kick out of that radio show. All righty. Now, let's see. All right, there we go. Okay. Lock it up, line it up like that. Okay. Now the fun starts. Actually, come here. I have to lift the front end in first. Undo the brake. I knew the brake was actually going to work. Oh, quit trying to move around. Okay. Oh. I'll go in. Oh, idiot. All right. Now. There we go. Okay, good. And ready. And up. Oh, don't wander off. In. Up and in. Up. And in. There we go. I need better. I need actual ramps that can hook onto the back of this thing and stabilize it better, but okay. Now. Oh, come on. Oh. Okay, I gotta put the basket between the seats. There we go. And now, I should be able to push this the rest of the way in. Like that. Will you close? Yes, you will. All right. That wasn't quite as dramatic as the first time I tried to get that in there. Okie dokie. Now, okay, where's the key that I took? It needs to go in here. Here's the keys to the tricycle. It's a really good security feature. If you don't have the key to it, you can't turn the battery on. You can't turn the battery on, it's going to be a lot of fun trying to ride it without the battery. Okay, now